Hi, I'm Joe Navarro, and welcome back to People Watching. And today is a very special day because I have with me my FBI buddy, Jana Monroe. With the years of experience that you have, what have you learned about staying safe, keeping safe, especially for women, but for young people, for all of us, really?
Right. I think there are so many tools to help, stay safe. There's no guarantees, but if number one to me is areas and who you're associating with, and this includes physical areas. I mean, don't go into areas that are known to be like high crime rate areas, things where they look a little shady. You don't need to go there. On the computer, cyberbullying. Don't click on certain things. Don't get into certain groups. All of these things, it's different because you've got your physical, you've got your cyber, but it's all the same type of a concept where to be safe, don't make yourself a high-risk victim. Don't hang out or associate with people that are criminals or a little bit shady on things. Don't go into areas like that. Don't click onto things or get into groups with people that are doing things that are illegal, immoral, or you're not sure what it is. Yeah. Somebody contacts you on the computer, you don't know who they are. Don't respond. You're not obligated to respond to somebody. Yeah. And I think situational awareness, emotional IQ, is extremely important. I'll give a simple example, and people still do it. Go out jogging and put headsets on, they go on at night, then go alone. Your eyes, your ears, everything that we have been blessed with, those are things that you should pay attention to. Somebody's running up too close to you. When I used to run, if that was happening to me, I'd move aside. I just let the person go away. I've had women tell me when I said, if you hear somebody behind you, turn around and look at them. And they said, well, that'd be rude. I said, I'd rather be rude than accosted or dead. Yeah. So I think it's a mindset of safety and knowing what your surroundings are.
Yeah. And to that end, I think the biggest inhibitor now to knowing your environment, it's not just the headphones, but it's this incessant need to be looking at a device,
a phone,
and
iPad,
you got to think like the bad guys, because that's what you did. You got into the mind of the bad guys, and the bad guys are saying there's someone who's inattentive, who's looking at their phone, they're going out to their car. They have no idea what's around them or next to them.
Oblivious. And I do a little program on that. And it wasn't hard to find off of YouTube videos that people walking off a curb. We had a girl fell off a pier because she's looking at her phone. So you're right, a bad guy looking across the street, totally inattentive, not aware of the surroundings, by herself. Oh, look, her handbag is open and it's on her shoulder. I mean, all of those things, somebody can spot that in a second.
Yeah, and unfortunately, like we said earlier, there are no safe places because all it takes is one bad guy to spoil that. But I would say that the number one thing that we can begin to do is have that situational awareness that when you're going to your car, to put your device down and make sure that you get in your car safely and what's around you.
And I always had my keys out. Keys can be a weapon, and then also if you have set your alarm, right? I mean, you go to your that goes off, and so there are things to do, but keep your head on a swivel, right? Looking around, listening, doing things, especially if let's say you parked somewhere during the day and now it's night and you didn't park under a light, so you're going to have a dark area. Just be aware of that and look in your car before you get in it to make sure there's nobody in the back seat. I think it's a fine line between being an alarmist and just being aware of your surroundings.
Yeah. And I don't I get this question sometimes, and I say, well, isn't that a little bit paranoid? I don't think we should outsource our safety, and a lot of people have outsourced their safety. And it's nice to have the Ring camera, but I also want to see who's in that image. I want to test and verify. I don't want people to sneak up behind me, not because I'm paranoid, but because I have lived a life where I've seen a lot of crime. And if just being a little bit more careful will keep us safe, I don't think that's too high of a price.
I don't think that's being paranoid, and I think from the many interviews that I've conducted, when the bad guys would say, "Oh, well, she looked like a victim. And if somebody looked like they were prepared about it, they'd go to somebody else.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we're not talking like, a paid-for hit or something. We're talking about a criminal that decided, a bully, somebody who wants to take advantage of someone else and their vulnerabilities. And they'd say, oh, she looks easy, easier target. And just to your point, you can't prevent, but you can be proactive and mitigate so that you don't look like a victim, and then henceforth don't become one.
Yeah, good advice. So I want to thank Jana Monroe. And Jana has blessed the world with writing Hearts of Darkness. Now, this is a book that I had pushed her to write.
Push being the operative. Yes, Joe.
For a very long time. And it's great to be here with you. And thank you for joining me.
Oh, thank you very much, Joe. And it's my joy to be here with you.